Hey, I figured after yesterday's live, I'd go live and talk about all the crap that happened since yesterday. I am back. I had a hell of a day. I had a not good, very bad day. I do have a little bit of good news though. I mean, with everything that's going on, I haven't exploded yet. I want to, but I do have a little bit of good news to my bad news. Hi. Oh yeah, there's more. Today was today was something else. Yeah. I it was one thing after another, after another, after another. And sometimes at the same time. Sometimes things were happening at the same time. So, what are you doing? Why are you in my face? Huh? I know you're adorable. A, I have had a day. Like beyond a day. Shelly, thank you for still subscribing. I went so AWOL that like I lost most of my subscriptions. Yeah, he's sitting here being cute. He's just sitting here chilling. Um, Today was a shitstorm. So basically, I went to bed at 9 o'clock in the morning, and I set my alarm for 12:30 so I could check and see if the guy wanted to come put the lawnmower together. So I had 3.5 hours of sleep. I woke up at 12:30, and he had actually messaged me at 20 to 11. Well, I messaged him and I waited 2 hours for him to reply, and I stayed awake those 2 hours. And then I just stick around because this is going to get really shitty. So then I waited the 2 hours. I had 3 hours of sleep at that point. And then I was like, well, I don't want to miss his message, but I'm also like really, really tired. So I set my alarm in 15-minute intervals. So I laid down for 15 minutes, checked my alarm, and I did that for 2.5 hours. So my husband wanted to get up and go get some food, and I got him up finally. That was a whole nother thing. I ended up blowing up on him. That's okay, Bubbles. Wait to hear the day I had today. It was something else. Thank you, Minnie. So I got him up. We fought. I got him up, and we were going to go get dinner. Well, the guy messages me and tells me he's on his way. Like, all right, cool. Getting the lawnmower fixed? Perfect. Perfect. So I told my husband, go pick up the dinner that we were going to go get together. This is very important. I said, go get the dinner, and I'm going to wait here because he's on his way. I'm sitting here, and I get a phone call. And I'm like, hello? My husband says, you better come get me. My car just blew up. I was going to be in the car with him, and we would have been screwed. I was like, well, where are you? And he was like, well, I'm at the place to get food. I haven't got the food yet, and my car is done. And I'm like, okay. So I go to leave the house to pick him up, and the guy for the lawnmower shows up. It gets worse. So I'm like, all right, I have to go rescue my husband, and I'll be back in a minute. So I get there and I'm like, well, what was going on with the car? And he's like, I was like, does it start? He's like, yeah, it starts. He starts it up and it sounds like a grinder, like a fucking like there's something rattling and grinding. And I'm like, okay, but the car starts. And I'm like, all right. He goes, yeah, there was some white smoke coming out the right side of the thing, and then it overheated for a second, and my power steering went out, and I managed to make it into the parking lot. Like, all right, cool. Don't know what we're supposed to do, but okay, cool. So I pick him up, we get the food, we come home. He goes inside, he eats. I am outside with the guy doing the lawnmower. So the lawnmower, he didn't have, he was guessing when he was bringing the bolts, and most of the bolts didn't fit. And then the fuel line that we were installing, the fuel filter didn't fit. Then he got everything put on, and then we realized, and we thought this when we got it, I had just bought a brand new battery for the other mower that I had given him. And we put it in this mower, and I had a feeling it was not going to be strong enough for this mower, and I was right. So now I have to go buy a new battery. This one's brand new, never been used. Can't take it back, it's been too long. So I have to go buy a new battery, okay? And he goes, oh, by the way, we need a new tire. All right. So the car has broken down. The lawnmower that I just paid $1,500 for, and I had to put a new throttle on and a new fuel line, now needs a new battery and a new tire. All that was going on simultaneously. So my mechanic is an hour away. My mechanic is an hour away, and I go to him because he gives me the absolute best deals, okay? And I know that whatever is going on with this car, nobody is going to fix it cheaper than him. Now, that means I have to tow my car from north of town, because it broke down north of town, to an hour south. So I start calling tow trucks because my towing is not going to cover this. My towing covers like 15 miles. I'm going like 60. So I start calling tow trucks. I find a tow truck that can do it for $250. Lawnmowers do hate me. So since I woke up this morning, oh, that's not even it. That's not even it. Hold on. So while the guy is here, after I pick my husband up from the car that broke down, we get here to find out that the lawnmower is going to need, we haven't found out about the battery and the tire yet. So right now we're finding out that the fuel filter doesn't work. So we're finding out the fuel filter doesn't work. I go inside. He's putting dinner away. I asked him to fix my chicken. He got frustrated. He went to shut the refrigerator door, and the last remaining basket on the door snaps off of the fridge, cracks on the floor, and smashes everything on the door. We were only down to one basket because our fridge, the baskets for this thing is $75 a piece. It started with, we had like 3 or 4 when we bought the fridge. Slowly, they've been breaking. We had one basket left. One basket. And it snapped and it broke and everything went flying everywhere. And I knew that this basket was a lot of money. And I mean a lot of money. And I'm like, so we haven't found out. So right now we have the car. I haven't found out about the towing yet. So the order was the car breaks down. The fuel filter doesn't work for the lawnmower. The fridge basket breaks. We find out that the tire needs to be replaced and the battery needs to be replaced. Then I found out how much it was going to be to tow the car an hour away. And that's been my last 5 hours. How can you not laugh at this point? So, let me tell you how expensive these stupid baskets are and why we only had one. So they started breaking, and this was probably 2-3 years ago, because it's probably like a 4 or 5 year old fridge. When it was still a fridge you could buy, it's been discontinued. They were $125 a piece and $75 a piece. That is a lot of money for baskets for a freaking refrigerator, right? So we just never bought them. So I told my husband, I'm like, dude, they're like $75, $125. He's like, no, they're not. I'm like, yeah, they are. No, they're not. So I come home and I look it up online, and they're $75 a piece. And smaller than the one I have currently. So I buy 2 of them. $164. for 2 baskets for my fridge. Because as it stands right now, my whole fridge is nothing but condiments on shelves. Our one shelf is already broke. It's duct taped together. I asked my husband, I said, should we just get a new fridge? I was like, because the shelf is kind of broken. The baskets are done. Like, should we just buy a new fridge? And he just looks at me, he goes, my car doesn't work. And I was like, true facts. True facts. So I just spent $170 right now because it's nothing but ketchup bottles. The lawnmower battery, I looked it up, and I can get it in town for about $70, which is great because I just spent $70 on the one that is brand new that I can't take back because it's been too long. So I have to buy another one. I have no idea how much the tire is going to be. No idea how much the tire is going to be. It could be, I mean, last time we bought a tire, they were like $160 a piece. I don't know. It's a fucking John Deere tire. I have no idea. But now we're going to have to buy a tire. All right. I got to pay the tow truck guy. Oh, there's more. There's more. Forgot. There's more. So then I got to pay the tow truck guy to tow the car down there on Monday. In the meantime, my yard is ridiculously high and needs to be mowed. So now I have to call my lawn guy and pay for the lawn to be mowed because there's no way it's going to make it another week or two. It already needs to be mowed now. Badly. So on top of all of that, I got to pay my guy $7,500. $75 to $100. I don't know how much exactly. It's probably going to be $100 to mow my yard on top of everything else. So that's been my last 6 hours. And I thought yesterday sucked. I got good news. I had gotten good news yesterday that the one part for the car was only going to be $75 to put on. I don't know what's wrong with the car. It could be something as simple and easy as a belt. Or the head could have blown. I don't know. I'm not a mechanic. I don't know anybody in town that can work on a car. And I'm sure wherever I go is going to screw me in price. So I'd actually rather eat the $250 to take it to the guy that I trust. Because regardless, he's going to do it cheaper anyway. Whatever it is. And if it's something minor, did I spend an extra $250 to get it down there? Yeah, because it's probably going to cost me an extra $200 up here anyway. But if it's something major, he's going to be the only one who's going to get this car back up on the road. So this is where I went with it. So I didn't have a complete and utter mental breakdown. This is where I went with it. Follow me. Thank God his car made it into a parking space. It was not on the road. It made it into a parking space at a restaurant. The car is fine. We've talked to the restaurant. They don't care that it's parked there. The car is safe. It didn't just stop in the middle of a street. It is parked. That is awesome, right? Cool. I was supposed to be with him, which means we would have had no way to get back. The lawnmower wouldn't have been looked at. And we would probably still be sitting, waiting, trying to figure out how to get home. So that was a bonus, that I was home and able to go pick him up. The tow truck is a bonus because the first tow truck that I called wanted $325. The second one that I called did it for $250. So that's a bonus. The baskets for the fridge used to be $75 and $125. I got the $125 ones for $71 a piece. So that was a plus. I can't find a plus for the battery other than the fact I have 2 cores I can take in, or the fact that I have to buy a tire. I can't find the plus on that. But I'm trying to take as many positives from this as I can, or I'm going to end up running myself into traffic. So that was my last 6 hours since 4:30. 4:30 is about when everything started going to hell in a handbasket. Well, not entirely true. He didn't leave here till 5:30, I think. Well, 5:30, so it was past 5 hours. Doll hairs. Yeah, I got to do something. Oh, by the way, I used my shaper down here. My thing. And it flattened it some. My neck's not quite the size of a tree trunk now. See? It flattened it some. So my air conditioner has been working fairly well. So I get my electric bill on the 2nd. Assuming my electric bill isn't crazy, which means that it's still working, I'm going to cancel the air appointment for my sanity. I'm going to cancel the air appointment and just keep doing what I've been doing, which is running it at 77, which sounds really hot, but it's really not, believe it or not. Because when I run it there, it runs fine. So if I check my electric bill on the 2nd and my bill's good, I'm going to cancel the air appointment and just keep doing what I'm doing to try to save some money. I don't know what I'm going to do about this wall. I can still hear whatever it is banging around in my wall. The car, it could be something easy. It could be something huge. I don't know. The car was working fine. Absolutely 1000% fine. And just all of a sudden, he said his power steering went out. So I'm thinking serpentine belt. Power steering went out. And then there was a little bit of smoke on the right side of the hood. It smelled weird. It overheated. And then, but it turns on, but it says something about the emergency battery. I don't know what that means. Or something like that. And then, so what I'm hoping for is that maybe it was like the serpentine belt and it just got stuck somewhere and overheated when it snapped and we just have to replace the belt, is what I'm hoping. It could be something even worse. I mean, the fact that there was white smoke scares the hell out of me because that screams head gasket to me. But the car's starting. So the only thing I can do is have it towed down there and have them look at it. So that's the best I can do. So the tow truck guy said that he could take it down there tomorrow, but I want to warn the mechanic and I want to make sure I have the right address. I looked it up, but I want to make sure I have the right address. So I'm going to call him on Monday at 7:30 when he opens. Make sure it's cool to bring it down there. Get the exact address. And then go sit and wait for a tow truck. I'm hoping that I don't have to drive down there with him. Because that's going... it's an hour each direction. For... to drive down there for what? I don't really see the point in me having to drive down there. They said as long as I'm there to have them load the car, that I shouldn't have to drive all the way down there. So I'm hoping for that at least. So it's been a great day. It's been a great day. So I figured that after yesterday's live of me telling you the bad stuff that happened, but being positive, that I would come on here and tell you guys the bad stuff that happened, but be positive. I'm trying to be positive. Because if I'm not positive, I'm just going to cry at this point. So, but I decided I was going to come live. I was just, I ate some dinner, got all the animals fed and everything, and they're all just chilling. Tomorrow, or yeah, he's going to come home tonight. Tomorrow we're going to go to the movies tomorrow. I still got some money left that we can go to the movies. We're going to go see Fantastic Four, hopefully. And then we're going to come home and we're going to completely redo his saltwater tank. And then he's got to mop the floors because we're going to make a mess. So that's going to be our day tomorrow. We were going to hopefully mow. That's not going to happen now because our tire's jacked up and our battery doesn't fit, which I could go get a battery, but the tire is going to need to be replaced before we mow. And the place isn't open tomorrow that I'm aware of. So she's right there. She's good. Sissy. Sis. Yeah, she's sleeping. She's passed out. Buddy's right here. He's sleeping. Everybody's sleeping. Oh, and we have an and. Finnick has a weird, like, growth on his tail that came out of nowhere. Like, when I say nowhere, I mean, like, we took him to get, and this is why I'm going to keep an eye on it, because I'm not sure exactly what's going on. I took him to get fixed, like, what, earlier this week? The 15th. I took him on the 15th. So about 10 days ago. I took him on the 15th to get fixed. It was not there. I looked today and it's there, and I don't know where it came from or what it is, or if it's just something that popped up and is going to go away. I don't really know. So I'm going to watch it for a week. And then depending on if it goes away or doesn't go away or whatever, then I'm going to have to take him into the vet. I don't know what it is. It was not there. I just noticed it today. I was getting ready to feed him, I think, and I looked like something was stuck on his tail, and there's some weird growth type thing on his tail, and I don't even know, like, it came out of nowhere. Like, it wasn't like it slowly came, like, it was not there and then it was there. I touched it. It's not hurting him. It don't feel crazy or nothing like that. I touched it. He didn't act like it hurt or anything. So I don't know. Sydney's out there. Sydney can get bent. She's out there. She drives me nuts. I'm slowly making my way through Dawson's Creek. I'm like halfway through season 6. I'm almost done with the whole series. First successful rewatch I've ever done. Hi. You missed it. My life went to hell in a handbasket in 6 hours. After yesterday's live, today was even worse. I was going to message you all of it, but then I was like, no, I won't. In a nutshell, in 5 hours, I'll go in order of what happened. I went to bed at 9. Woke up at 12:30. I played hell trying to get a hold of the lawnmower guy, different lawnmower guy, for the next X amount of hours, and I slept in 15-minute intervals. We decided we're going to go get dinner, and I was going to go with him, and the guy said he was on his way, so I stayed home, and he went to go get dinner. I'm sitting here waiting for the guy to show up or my husband to get back or whatever's going to happen next. I don't really know. I get a phone call. My husband tells me that his car has, like, just stopped. His car is not working and he's at the restaurant and I need to come get him. All right, fine. So I go to walk out the door and he's standing in my front yard. I leave him fixing the lawnmower while I go get Jack. We come back home. And I'm trying to figure out in what order this was. We get home. The guy's fixing the lawnmower, except he didn't bring the right bolts because he was winging it. He didn't really know which ones to bring. So there wasn't enough bolts that we needed. And then the fuel filter didn't fit the fuel line, even though it came with it. Figure that out. So he's doing all that. In the meantime, my husband is putting away the food. I get upset. I asked him about the chicken. He goes to he opens up the thing. He shuts it a little rough, barely at all. I don't even know what happened. All of a sudden we hear a thud. The last remaining basket from my fridge fell off my fridge, cracked. Everything went everywhere. That was my last basket. The baskets are $71 a piece. I had to buy 2 of them because it's smaller than the other one. So those were $71. There was $164 out the door to buy baskets for the fridge. So then while that's happening, we find out that The lawnmower needs a new battery. That's in it is brand new, never even been used, but it doesn't fit, and I can't take it back because it's been too long. So now it needs a new battery, and then we find out that the tire is bad, so now we need a new tire. And then while that is happening, I call to find out how much it's going to cost to tow my car an hour away, and I got a tow estimate for $250. And then I come in to feed the dog, and there's a growth on his tail that came out of nowhere. That was the past 5 hours. Yeah. So as it stands right now, I'm out. Let's go from yesterday's. Let's today. What am I out? Today I'm out $164 for fridge baskets, $70 for a battery. I don't know how much for the tire. I'm figuring probably $150 for the tire. $250 to tow the car down to be looked at, and I don't even know how much the car is going to be because I don't know exactly what happened. It's somewhere between a belt and a head. I don't know. So it's either going to be a couple $100 or like $1,000. I don't know. And then I'm probably going to have to take Finnegan, after a week of me watching it, to have his tail looked at to find out what's going on with his tail. I think I'm going to cancel my, if my energy bill's okay, I'm going to cancel my air conditioning appointment and just keep doing what I've been doing because it's working. There's still something inside of my wall. I don't know what it is or where it came from or where it's going, but it's still there and I can hear it. So I'm probably still going to have them come out. Oh, and while this happened, since the lawnmower's hung up yet again, I am going to have to call my lawn guy and spend $100 for him to come mow my lawn. On top of that, my husband is losing his mind because he's like, why is it always my car's breaking down? I've had 3 cars in 3 years. We bought the Avalanche. He blew a rod or something, an axle. He blew an axle. The truck, a radiator hose cracked the head and a bunch of other shit happened. And now whatever happened with this one, he's like, why is it always my car? I'm like, babe, I don't know. He's like, I'm tired of buying used. I'm like, unless we win the lottery, that's all we can afford. So I don't know what to tell you. And I'm just being very positive about everything. The car broke down in a parking lot. I wasn't with him. I was able to go save him. The fridge baskets were 125 and now they're only 71 a piece. The lawnmower battery is not death. It's only $65. I don't know how much the tire is going to be, though. Lawnmower tires are weird. They can be $50. They can be $150. And it's a John Deere, so who the fuck knows? Oh, and the guy who was fixing my lawnmower that I gave my old lawnmower to for fixing my lawnmower already has mine up and going, and it's already working. The one that I gave him for free for putting on my throttle to get it out of my yard. He's already Frankensteined it together, and he's already mowed his yard with my mower. So I'm trying not to completely lose my noodle right now, but more positives. I have an air conditioner that works. My room was nice and cold. My air conditioner works, so that's great. I have a candle going. I've been using my candle since last night. After I told you guys I have 15 candles in my room, I'm like, maybe I should light one. So I have a candle going. My door acted up on me earlier. I couldn't get it open for a hot second, but then I got it open. So that was a plus. The good news is I had enough left over from his check that I was able to buy the baskets. I'm able to mow the lawn. I'm able to go to the movies. And still have a little bit of money left over from everything else that we've also done. So, like, that didn't hurt. So I'm super grateful for that. I'm going to have to take the tow money out of our savings. I have 2 different savings. I'm going to take the tow money out of savings. I took the air conditioner out of it too. But it could be a lot worse. And I said that last night, and then all this shit happened today. So, like, I'm really scared because, like, yesterday I was like, okay, all this really bad stuff happened, but there was good things. It could be worse. And then today happens, and it's like, that wasn't a challenge. I didn't need things to be worse. So I'm sitting here and I'm going to try to be positive again, but that does not mean tomorrow I have more challenges. It means, hey, you're dealing with this with grace. Good for you. We're going to give you a break, not give you more horrible things. That's what I'm hoping here. That's what I'm trying to do. Is I'm trying to stay positive, be positive, because if not, I'm going to end up downing a bottle of anxiety medication just to calm my nerves. Oh, and Monday I have to call my doctor because I'm out of my medication. I don't know when they're going to get me in, and I'm probably going to go into withdrawal. So that's great. That was like the one medication that was keeping me like, I didn't take my meds yesterday. I'm trying to like space them out I'm going to try taking my meds every 2 or 3 days until I can get in. So I can at least keep it in my system somewhat. Yeah, I hope I get in soon. I'm going to call Monday and be like, look, I have no medication. Can you at least call me in medication? And I will literally come whenever you want me to, but like for real. Like, can we? That's nuts, Nancy. Oh, did you guys see that? I got another thing off of that I saw on TikTok Shop that I got it on Amazon because I'd rather buy it off of Amazon than TikTok Shop if I can. I got 2 things. Did you guys see that spray? Like if you get something on your shirt, people like wiping strawberries on their shirts and then spraying it and it's coming out. I got some of that. It's like Miss Smarty Mouth. I don't know what it is. It's some spray because I drop food on myself all the time. So it was like $8. And I was like, well, for $8, I'm going to try it out because I ruined so many of my clothes. I bought a brand new sweatshirt and I had it ruined before the night was over. I haven't tried it yet though. So I'll let you guys know how it works when I have to use it. And then there was a face scrubby thing. And I got a different version of it. I got it without the light or whatever. And instead of spending $35 on TikTok, I got it for $17 on Amazon. Because I got it without the light. I didn't need the light. So I got it for like $17 on Amazon. Sissy, what are you doing? Sis! Sissy! Sis! I was talking about your dad. Do you ever come back home from cigarettes? Yeah, I drop food on myself all the time. I am like the world's like most messy eater. So I was like, well, if this can save some of my clothes, why not? For $8, I'm willing to try it. So I guess we'll find out. I haven't dropped anything since I bought it, so. I almost threw out the fish scrubby thing we bought. I bought a fish scrubby thing with the, they could decided to combine a bunch of my Amazon packages together. I made like 5 different orders for Amazon and they kept packaging them together and I didn't realize it. And where the fuel hose set for the lawnmower was, they put my fish scrubber in there and I threw the box out, not realizing they packaged them together. I went into my Amazon orders and it said it was delivered today and I'm like, no, it wasn't. And yeah, it was in the box that was sitting outside waiting to be thrown out. So it was a good thing I checked on it or I would have thrown it away. I don't use any type of stain removers. I just usually cold water stuff out, which usually works. Like cold water and toothpaste usually works pretty well, but This stuff looked really good, so I figured why not. It was taking out like strawberry stains, so I figured I would try it. I don't wear a lot of white clothes, but I still managed to ruin my clothes. But and then they had packaged three of the other things together. My bird mats and the cat balls for the birds, and then the rechargeable battery thing for the bird radio. It was all together. I mean, less packaging, that's cool, but and then when I did my pickup for groceries at Walmart the other day, the only way I could get my laundry pods was to have them shipped to me for free, but they had to ship to me, and those came today. I'm just gonna sit here and chain smoke. No, the birds aren't talking because their radio ran out of batteries. That, and I think they're all female. So I don't know if any of them are ever going to talk. But I did get new batteries for the radio. He's got to change out the batteries though, because it uses an eyeglass screwdriver to get the battery compartment out. So frustrating. And he has one in his vape kit. So I'm charging the batteries up right now, and then when he gets home, I'm going to change out the batteries so I can get the radio going again. So hopefully they can start learning something. It would be nice if at least one of them learned a phrase. Would be cool. I'm not holding my breath though, because they say that male parakeets talk easier than females, and I think I have 4 females. So I'm not sure. I'm not 100% sure, but none of their beaks are dark blue. So either they're not old enough to be sexed, or I have 4 females. And it's not to say that female parakeets can't talk. It's just they don't talk as well as male parakeets. I didn't even know parakeets could talk, but they can. I follow one on TikTok now. His name is Boba, and he talks really well. But I got him this little radio to repeat phrases, so if somebody learns one phrase, I will feel like I was accomplished. They're so skittish though, dude. I put my hand in there to put their mat in there, and they are so skittish. I don't know what it is. I get the world's most skittish birds. They all freak out. So I still have. What did I finish? I finished Annabelle. Did I finish Annabelle yesterday? I think I finished Annabelle. Yeah. So now I just have Annabelle Comes Home to watch, which I started watching out of order. So I have to finish watching that, and then I was gonna watch the Conjuring 3 Devil Made Me Do It or something. I'm gonna watch that one. I'm still finishing up Dawson's Creek. I got a lot of stuff that I'm watching. I don't have anything left to do because I've done everything today. So I thought, hey, I'll go live and let everybody know what a shit show my day was. And pray that this is not as bad as it sounds. That I get some type of break. I'm really concerned about the car for obvious reasons. I'm worried it's going to cost a lot to fix. I'm upset about paying $250 to tow it down there. But, like, realistically, to, like, put into, like, why I'm doing it, if I were to get, like, let's say it was the Serpentine boat. It'd cost probably $350 or $400 to get it done up here. He would probably charge me $200 down there. Okay, so if it's something cheap, I'm only gonna be out a little bit of money from with the tow of what I would pay up here. If it's something crazy like a big part, like a bad part, like if it was something horrible, he's going to fix it a lot cheaper than people up here are. So if it's like a $1,500, $1,500 fix, he would do it for cheaper than what they're going to do it up here. So the $250 to get it down there is still probably going to save me money in the long run. So that's kind of why I'm like, I'll do it. Plus, I know him, and I'd rather have him work on my car than somebody I don't know up here. So, and then I'm kind of glad that I'm going to have him come mow the lawn anyways, because our lawn is just looking absolutely frightening right now, and I would much rather it get mowed and not be wild when he starts with mowing with the mower that he's never mowed with before, once we get it going anyway. I'm hoping the tire isn't going to cost too much. Tires on lawn mowers are such a crapshoot. Some of our tires were 50, some of them were 150, so I don't know how much it's going to be, but he said the other tire looks good. So we just need the one tire and then the battery. I still can't believe I'm literally turning in a brand new battery. I just can't. I've had it for 2 months. I can't take it back. So I'm gonna tell him when I turn it in. This is a good battery. Like if there's a way to like give it to somebody or something, do it, because it's a good battery. I just have no use for it, and I might as well get the $10 for the battery return than to get nothing, I guess. If I knew somebody that I could give the battery to, I would just give it to them. I should have gave it to the guy that I gave the mower to. Give him another battery. Oh, he needed a bigger battery for when he Frankensteined it together, I think. I'm not gonna bother trying to find somebody. I mean, what am I gonna do? Get $30 for it? It's the $70 battery. Nobody's gonna pay $70 for what they consider a used battery, because nobody knows if I'm telling the truth or not. I'd be like, oh yeah, it's a brand new battery. It's never been used. And then somebody would be like, oh yeah, well it's used. I'll give you $20. Well, I'll get $10 for the core. And I don't have to worry about people on Marketplace. I'm having the worst time on Marketplace right now. I had somebody that wanted to buy the motorcycle. It fell through. So then I found another person to buy the motorcycle. It fell through. People, I went on there, I put the motorcycle up, and I put it higher than what I was asking, because I put OBO, or best offer, because I'm willing to negotiate on the bike, okay? I'm willing to negotiate. People are trying to, I put it up for $1,200. Somebody tried to offer me $500. I'm like, that is not a reasonable negotiation price. Okay, if I put it up for $1,200, you're not going to offer me 40% of the price. That's ridiculous. That's not reasonable. I was like, I will consider any reasonable offer. $500 is not reasonable. And they're like, well, after everything that you said was wrong with it, I'm like, what? I was like, technically, if you put a battery into it and you maintenance the chain and give it an oil change, it's road ready. So I'm not really sure where you're going with that, but I'm not gonna sell it for $500. And then it never fails. They'll open up with, what's the least you're willing to take? What are you offering? Well, what's the least you'll take? What are you offering? Yeah, I'm just gonna be like, yeah, I'm gonna put something up for like $1,200 and be like, well, the least I'll take it. So I just asked him, I'm like, well, what are you offering? We can talk about it. Like, I'm not looking to actually get $1,200 for it, but I know if I put up what I'm looking for, people are gonna haggle me at that price. So I figure if I put it up a little bit extra and then OBO it, we can come to a negotiation price that makes us both happy. I figured that'd be the way to do it, instead of just putting on there whatever I wanted firm, because nobody ever wants to buy something firm. They want to feel like they got a deal. So I figured if I put it up a little bit higher than what I was looking, We could negotiate it down. I was willing. I'm what I want and what I'm willing to take are two different things. So I have a couple people that are interested, that they're thinking about it, but I just feel like I am not having very good luck with this. I just need a good thing. I need some good luck. Send me good luck vibes. I need good luck vibes. Having some issues. But I'm just trying to stay positive, or I'm going to lose my mind. So I need to play the lottery. My husband plays the lottery. I don't. He was really good at scratch offs, but he doesn't do that anymore. Hey, you're gonna want to watch from the beginning. My day was hell. my day was awful. It was bad. You're only 46 minutes late, so I go over it all by about the first 19 minutes. I just got your message, your little thumbs up. Oh, what movie were you watching? I was watching Dawson's, and then I was like, well, I'm going to take a break and go live for a little bit. I feel like I need to go live more often, and I had a really shitty day I thought you guys would find entertaining. So I decided to come live for a minute at the Amateur. When I get off here, I'm going to go back to watching that. I may actually be able to finish the series in the next couple days. I'm going to have to pick him up from work now. Now, he's off tomorrow, so I don't have to worry about that. But I told him, I was like, with what time he goes to work, he usually goes to work like 7, 8 o'clock at night. I was like, more than likely, you're just going to take the car till we get your car back. Because there's no point in me driving you all the way down there to have the car to just sit here. That's stupid. So I'm just going to have him take the car to work from now on and just go back to being a one-car household until we can get his car fixed. Yeah, it's not my type of movie, but turns out I don't know how well I do horror anymore. I come to the sad realization that I don't think I can do a whole lot of more horror movies anymore. I'm still going to, but I don't know, like I don't know, there's like some weird thing in me now. Like now I feel bad. I feel bad during horror movies. I feel bad, and I don't know. Well, that and the fact that the movies that I just watched, everybody has their own scary ick factor. Like they're like everybody's got a thing that they don't like. Like somebody don't like clowns, somebody don't like. I don't like. I'm not a fan of contortion, and I hate ceiling walkers, and I hate things that run. And I'm watching Annabelle and Annabelle Creation, and they kept doing runners, and I fucking hate it. I'm hoping it's nothing major on the car. I'm hoping it was a belt. I'm hoping that the belt broke, the power steering went out, the belt got pushed into something and overheated, is what I'm hoping. That's what I'm hoping. Now, am I going to make out that easy? I don't know. But that's what I'm hoping. Because he said the power steering went out, which is really weird because we've been having problems with the power steering to begin with. But we figured it was the flash shield, which we were getting ready to put on next week. But he said that his power steering went out, and then it smelled, and some white smoke came out, and then it overheated. So, no, what I mean by runners is like, okay, like okay, so I was watching Annabelle yesterday, and it was like there was a little girl standing there, and then she goes, takes off running, and then she turns into a demon. I don't like runner. I don't like things on stairs either. I don't like stairs and runners. And he just said it smelled bad. Because at first when he said it overheated, I figured it was like the radiator, but it doesn't smell like antifreeze. He said that, and then when he would start the car up, it's making like a rattly noise. And somebody that was by him when it happened said it sounded like a belt. And then when the guy here that was fixing my lawnmower, we were telling him what happened, he said it sounds like a belt. And I know that if the power steering went out, that's a serpentine belt. So I'm hoping that the serpentine belt snapped, did no damage other than snapping and getting stuck maybe, and maybe breaking a pulley or something. And then that's my only problem, is what I'm hoping. But I don't know. I won't know until he looks at it. So I just had a feeling, dude. I had a feeling. I'm sitting here and I'm waiting for the guy for the lawnmower or him to come home. I didn't know who I was waiting. And the phone rang. And I just went, he's calling to tell me that something happened. And I answered the phone. I said, hello. He says, you better come get me. The car just stopped. And I was like, I didn't even like, I was just like, okay. Because I knew when he called. I knew. Because he doesn't call me really for like no reason. So when he called me, I was like, either he's asking me something about dinner or something happened. And when he was like, the car stopped, and I was like, okay, well, where are you? And he's like, well, I'm in a parking spot. And I'm like, okay, that's great. That's perfect. I'm glad that it's not in the way and I don't have to get a tow truck right this second, because I didn't know where I was towing it to. Am I towing it home and then towing it down there? Am I towing it from there to there? Like, what am I doing? I don't even know. But with it being in a parking spot, I was able to get a better think longer about what I wanted to do. So, but I mean, I was willing to pay the $325, but then another tow truck company said they do it for $250, and I'm like, that's $75 difference. I'm like, okay. So he said that he'll do it. He told me he would do it tomorrow, but I want to get a hold of my mechanic, let him know it's coming down, and make sure I have the right address. I'm 99.9 that I have the right address, but I can't risk it. So I'm going to call him, make sure it's okay to take it down, let him know what's going on, and make sure I have the right address before I pay $250 for it not to be taken to the right place. I mean, I could always drive in front of the tow truck and show him how to get there, but do I really want to drive there and back for 2 hours? Not really. I'd rather not waste all that gas and time and energy and effort. Butter. Butter. Butter biscuits. Butter biscuits. Bud. Come here, baby. Come here. Come here. All you did was roll over. Bud. Bud. He's slowly sneaking. Bud. You just give up. He just gave up. Yeah, Sissy lays on my clothes all the time. She's laying next to... I always leave her a shirt or two on the ground, and then I pick it up the next day, and she's got a shirt, I think a dress. She's got my dress sitting next to her right now when I changed clothes today. Oh no, Christy, the day was insane. You're going to have to go back and listen to the first 20 minutes. It was more than a car, more than the lawnmower, more than my dog, more than my lawn, more than my car, more than my fridge. 5 hours of just drop the next shoe, drop the next shoe, drop the next shoe for 5 hours. Yeah, he's still got his harness on. I ain't taking the damn thing off. I don't know how to get it back on him. So he's staying in it for right now. Oh, it just means that they like the scent of your clothes. That's all. It reminds them of you. Butter. I sleeping. Leave me alone. Buddy. Butter biscuit. I can't get him to leave my room now. He loves my room. Oh, thank you. I don't think you meant to do that, but thank you. Oh, thank you. Thank you for the kisses. Thank you. I like my mushrooms too. Hey, Justine. I was thinking about you the other day. I was thinking about the stuff that you had sent me. That was cool. I was driving. I think of random things at weird times. Oh, yeah, definitely send pictures. Yeah, I've tried it on my legs, my arms, right here. I tried it on the tops of my feet the other day. I tried it on the side of my feet the other day. I tried it in a couple different places. I tried it on the fronts of my calves because they looked kind of like dry. So I figured I'd try it on the front of my calves. It worked pretty good. Works the best on my face. Which is weird because I wash my face every single day. Matter of fact, I just bought a new face scrubber. It's just like, it's like vibrates and it's got like a nose cleaner and I don't know, I seen it on TikTok. I got a different version of it though. But I wash my face every day and it's amazing to me that it works that well because like I use rough washcloths a lot. I like to use rougher washcloths. And I have scrubs I use, I have soaps I use, I have masks I use, and I'm just surprised that that peel mask takes off as much dead skin as it does because there shouldn't be any. I wash my face all the time. It's on my Finch app. I wash it every single day. I have to mark off that I wash my face every single day. Matter of fact, I'm on day 96 of my app. And there was only one day that I didn't wash my face and I ended up using a facial wipe. I had a facial wipe. I was in bed already and I was like, I'm not getting up. It was a long day. And so I used a facial wipe instead. But 96 days that I've written down that I wash my face. I wash my face every freaking day. And I do not understand how that peel shot still takes off that much dead skin when my face is constantly being scrubbed to high hell. Yeah. Because I've tried it. I've tried it on my arms, my legs, my feet, right here. And, like, it works. Like, it works depending on wherever I put it. But it really works on my face. You're on day 93. I'm on day 96. I still got some days left. Some chores left for today. I have 34 goals a day. I never hit 3 of them, usually. Which is the vibration plate, the hula hoop, and making myself dinner. Those 3 almost never get done. But they're on there anyways in case I feel like doing them. Hi. Hi. Are you adorable? I'm very adorable. Hey. Hey. Fine, be that way. Butthead. Well, yeah. I mean, you're not home. There's a difference. I usually can knock out about 17 of them within the first 20 minutes of the day. Because a lot of it's mental stuff, gratitude stuff, breathing. There's more than just like do push-ups. Like a lot of times, you know, it's like what think of something you're grateful for, um, things like that. So I usually knock out about 14 to 17 of them pretty quick. At least 8 to 10 of mine are animal related, like, you know, feed the crab, feed the dogs, feed the cats, feed the, you know, fish, feed the birds. That's not good, Audra. Oh, you're gonna want to go back to the beginning. I've had a horrible day. Well, then again, you know that, but I put it into bigger details. And there's more since I texted you. There's more. Just when you thought there was no more, there was more. Right, bud? Yeah. Come here. Butter. I literally texted you and told you that I was live. Yes, it never ends. Never ever ends. Right, bud? Are you a pretty boy? Are you a pretty boy? You're a pretty boy. Bud. You a pretty boy? Where's your ears? Bud. Got dogs on the other side of the door barking at him. That's what he's looking at, like, what the hell? I am gonna take this out. I keep talking about it, but I've been talking about it for a year. I think I'm actually gonna take it out. It bangs against my teeth and it drives me crazy. At this point, I don't even know how to get it out. My fan's making weird noises. I'm gonna need him to, like, get it out of here for me. He's doing okay with the harness, believe it or not. Putting it on him was a nightmare, and I had to have a guy on Tractor Supply help me put it on him, which is why I'm not taking it off, because getting it on was a freaking nightmare. And it fits him good. It's not too tight or anything like that. So, I mean, it should be pretty comfortable for him. His little arms get stuck on occasion, and I gotta kind of put him back into place, but... Probably. But yeah, it, like, bangs against my teeth. And I bump it all the time. And I keep thinking about taking it out. I've been talking about it for a year. I can't, like, pull the plug, I guess. Because once it goes, it's going. It's not coming back. I have another one in there somewhere that I could change it to. But I'd have to find it. Because I'm tired of the black. And I don't remember what size it is I need. And I'm not buying any extra ones. And I have one in there, but I can't remember where I put it. And... I can't yank it out. I gotta unscrew it. You gotta unscrew the front, and the problem is you gotta be able to, like, it just spins. So you have to, like, trap the back of it and, like, spin it, and while you're spinning it, it spins in the back because there's nothing holding it. So whenever I've ever changed it, he's always had to change it for me. He changes this one too. I can't change this one on my own. I never have. I got new ones of these for Christmas. I still haven't changed them. I've had the same one in. I keep asking him to change it and then I forget. Hello. Why are you barking at my door? You're not coming in. Yeah, if I could just like, but it's like screwed in. Oh, I've had a horrible day. Go back and watch the first 20 minutes of my thing. I've had a horrible day. Yeah, see, like right now I'm trying to trap it, and it just spins. I can't. So the only other thing I could do is literally tin snip it out like I did my ears. When that, or my nose. Remember when I got my nose and I couldn't get my nose ring done, come undone, and I tin snipped it and got it out that way? I could tin snip it out if I had tin snips, but I don't know where I put them. He can get it out for me. I can't seem to give it up. But I've been thinking about it for a while, and when I go to get adjusted at the chiropractor, it smacks against my teeth because when he moves my neck and whatever. Pliers ain't gonna work, dude. Oh, I see what you're saying. I don't think I could fit him in between there to hold on to it. I don't think I could do that. He figures it out. He's changed them for me before. I have another one in there. I just don't know where I put it and if it's the one that's too short. I think I'm gonna have him change this out and take this out. It'd be weird. I've had it for like 3 or 4 years. To like look. It'll look weird for me not having it. I've had it for like 3 or 4 years now. It'll be weird. I used to have one of those rainbow oil slick ones in it. And when I put all black in, I changed it to black, and then I just never changed it back to the oil slick one. And now I'm not 100% sure which one it is because I have 2 different ones, and I don't know which length it is I'm supposed to put in. So, I mean, I could go through my 300. Oh, thank you, Quad. I could go through my 300. I've lost so many subscribers because I stopped going live. Like, I see a bunch of people in here that, like, used to subscribe and they don't anymore. I can't blame them. But, yeah, it was an oil slick metal, and I had that in there, and I have like 300 earrings in there because when I buy one, like, oh no, it wasn't just the car. It wasn't just the car. Because when you buy like one earring, you get like 12. So I have all sorts of earrings in there that I don't even use. I have a bunch. When I bought some nose rings, it came with the corkscrew ones, which I don't use. I have a ton of earrings in there, and I just don't know which ones are which. I could try to find the oil slick one, and then, like, worst case scenario, it's not the right one, and I just let it close. Best case scenario, I find the correct one and put it in. I mean, I could do that. I mean, if I'm willing to just let it close anyway, I guess I could just try to find the oil slick one and put it in, and if it's the right one, great, and if it's not, then I guess it's out. But I'm kind of just like, let's just get rid of it type deal. Kind of over it. That's okay. There's 2 more that get on my nerves. This one right here, because this is not capped and it gets caught on everything. And this one does the same thing. Because I have them, none of them are capped. Yeah, it'll close with nothing in there. When I had to have surgery, I had a nose ring in, and I told my husband, I said, when I get out of surgery, put my nose ring back in. I said, because it's going to close up if you don't. And he's like, it'll be fine. And the next day he went to put it in. It was closed. Huh? What's an F-Bril tat? My stuff tends to close up pretty quick. No, that's not exactly my crew. I tolerate people, but like we don't hang out. Yeah, I've had my eyebrows done 6 times. I've had them done, like, each one of them's been done like 3 times. And if I take this out and I leave it out overnight, it'll close up. Mine closes up pretty quick. Like, I don't even know if my bottom holes are still open. Sometimes I can. Oh, they got matching tats? Nice. I haven't tried to put earrings in a long time, so I don't know if they're still open or not. No, she was just making comments about people getting matching tattoos. I have a couple people have gotten my Misfit Mafia tattoo. A couple of people have that. I have a couple matching tattoos with some people. I have my bread one. I have my Ouroboros. I have, me and my husband both have Fate, but it's done differently. Me and my husband each have a different version of the Misfit Mafia. I had a matching tattoo. I got covered up. I got my poison bottle that me, my husband, and my daughter all got. All right, bye, Audra. Oh, wow. Wedding portrait? Nice. Yeah, that's all I got. I got a tattoo with somebody. From the minute I got it, it didn't heal right. And as soon as I was able to get it covered up, I got it covered up. I got it covered up in like the 1 month. I got it covered up. I have a couple cover-ups. I have 1, 2, 3. I have 3 cover-ups, and one of the 3 cover-ups is a twice cover-up. I've had 3 different things under it. Just keeps getting bigger and bigger every time I cover it up. I went from having a cross to a butterfly to a bigger butterfly on the back of my neck. Then I have a word cross that turned into a rose. And then I have a pinky promise that turned into a crow's head. I couldn't really do a whole lot with it, so I got a crow's head to cover it up. Yeah, me and Ember were supposed to have. We had the poison bottle. Where's that at? Poison bottle. Me, my husband, and my daughter all got that. I got the black one. She got a pink one, and he got a green one. Hers is basically just outlined. She couldn't hack it. His is green. Mine's black. She didn't even get hers filled in. Hers is just nothing but outline. What does it mean? We just liked it. We just liked it. We're into that weird stuff. It's probably one of the only ones that, like, most of mine have meaning. Or at least I like it or whatever. I mean, most of them have some type of a meaning to them. But, or I like it or whatever. I mean, that's probably what the poison bottle was. Just the fact I like the poison. I like poison bottles. This is my newest one. Over a freckle. Yes, I agree. It means she's toxic. I agree. Very true. Very true. Very true. I got this one as a late birthday gift. My husband owed me a birthday gift, so I got the Mockingjay. That was my newest one. That was number 33 or 34, I think. I did another count the other day. I think I'm at 34. And that's not counting the fact that one of them has like 12 parts to it. I did split the knuckles off from the arm, though. I used to count it as one, but now I count it as two. Because I've got it redone once. I got 5 in one sitting once. I got that. I got this claw, this one, this one, this one, and this one in one sitting. This one, I just got it outlined. It was already there. But I got this. I got the outline of this redone. This, Freddy, and Ghostface in one sitting. And then another time I got this, this, and this. If you could see that, I don't know. But I got my third time on my neck tattoo covered up. When I had that one was fine, except I got them done in November, and it was hard to put clothes on for like 2 weeks. But the one that I will tell you the time that sucked was I think I did this one was second, I think. I did that one, then that one, and then I did this one last. And I actually adrenaline dumped halfway through it, and I was shaking really bad. I was supposed to get a fourth one right here. I was supposed to get a fourth one that day, but one, the tattoo gun ran out of charge, and two, I was shaking so bad, I had to drink a Coke just to, like, stop jittering. I've never had that happen. But it was a cover-up of a cover-up, and it was bigger, and getting the back of your neck done sucks to begin with. It's not very pleasant. And the very first time I got it done, I had to get it done 3 times because it wouldn't take. And then I got it covered up with a big butterfly that the whole time that they're putting this butterfly, there's just tears running down my face. Like, my eyes are watering so bad. And then when they did it this time, it was like twice the size of what it was before, on top of the scar tissue of the first one, on top of the scar tissue of the second one. And I guess I don't know. I've never done that during a tattoo before, but you could literally just see me just shaking. So that one's my biggest tattoo, though, the one on the back of my neck. That's the actual biggest one I have. Now, my wings on my back, if you were to put them together, would they technically be the biggest? Yes, but there's a space in between. And this one also has a lot of color in it. I don't know if you guys could have seen it or not. I'm not sure. I just kind of aimed it back that way. I don't know if you've seen it or not, but it's like my biggest, most colorful one, and it was going over a lot of scar tissue, and it was pissy. There was a couple spots about fell off the chair, man. It was not comfortable. Oh, you were able to see it? That's good. You never know. I don't know what I'm doing when I'm aiming my phone back that direction. And was my hair in the way? No. Yeah, I've had people stop me in public over that one, be like, "Oh, that's so pretty." I'm like, "Yeah, it's a cover-up." You can tell it's a cover-up up close, because there's a couple spots where it didn't cover up quite as well as it should have. But, I mean, from far away, you can't tell it's a cover-up. But up close, you can tell it's a cover-up. I don't even remember what it looks like. I have no idea. I don't remember what it looks like. I literally have no idea what it looks like. I'm gonna have to look in the mirror. Did you just... You just took a picture of it and sent it to me? There's lots of things behind me. Thanks. I'm glad for the heads up. I would have never known that there was a wall behind me with shit on it. Thank you. You took a picture of it and sent it to me? No. Nice. I don't know what it looks like. I have no idea what it looks like. I forgot. I've had it for like a year and a half. I was still messaging Christy when I had that, because I was messaging her while I got it done. So that'll tell you how long ago I got it. Somebody just sent me the picture, I guess. Thanks. Here, I'll do it one more time. Okay. I have no idea what it looks like. I completely forgot. And I can't exactly see the back of my head, so... Hold on. Completely forgot that's what it looks like. Completely forgot. Completely forgot what it looked like. Looks like the one side needs to be colored in more. I just looked for a second. Makes sense though, because I wanted a blue butterfly for my mom, so that makes sense. I just knew it was a butterfly that covered up another butterfly. I just couldn't remember exactly what the butterfly was. And it was not what I remembered. Not what I remembered. Butter biscuit boy. Butter. Swing that tail, buddy. Swing it. Now I know. Butter biscuits. Hi, baby. Hi, baby. How are you? Yeah, we gonna watch some TV or what? We have lots of TV to watch, but it's only about 2 o'clock in the afternoon. We got a lot. I got to pick him up from work probably around 7 o'clock this morning. 7 o'clock, 8 o'clock. Like I said, I'm going to let him take the damn car to work until we get this car thing figured out. I'm looking for these nuts, not your nuts. No, thank you. I know, right? The originality of people that come into these lives. My personal favorite is, it never fails. You look like you fell into a tackle box. Like, I've not heard that 75 times. If you're going to try to come in and attempt to be witty, be witty. If you're going to tell me something that I've heard 17,000 times, you're wasting both of our time. I'm going to get you. I'm going to get you. I got your teeth. I got them. I got your teeth. Thank you for the kisses. Yeah. What you doing? I'm just thankful I have an air conditioner in here that works again. It was so cold in my room last night. So cold. I have to fix my blanket. It's all jacked up. Buddy wrapped himself in it about 6 times, and now it's all in a ball on my bed instead of being moved around because he wants to put himself into it. What you yawning about? You had a hard day of doing nothing? Yeah, I got it fixed. I had a black one in there. I have a white one. They don't sell black ones on Amazon, apparently. I do not understand why Walmart stopped selling air conditioners in July, but they didn't have any, so I had to order it off of Amazon. Works pretty good, though. Works really well, actually. What are you whining about? What are you whining? What do you have in life to whine about, sir? What? What? Why don't you go down there and eat her kibble? She's not paying any attention. Go eat her kibble. She's halfway asleep. She ain't gonna notice. Yeah. Well, this room is like really bad because when they put this addition on, they didn't put the AC and the heat through the way they should have. So it's too cold in the winter and too hot in the summer. I was gonna get one of those ACs that does AC and heat, but it wasn't gonna be here till like August 15th, and I was like, yeah, no. But I have a fireplace that I use when I get really, really cold, which isn't very often. I actually like it pretty cold in here, so. And in the winter, I sleep in a hoodie, so. I live in hoodies. Like, I sleep in them. What are you doing? What are you whining about? Hey, what are you whining about? You had dinner. There's water down there. You got your bed. What do you need? There's kibble on the floor. She ain't paying attention. You can eat it. Which problem? Sometimes he likes to just sit and whine for zero reason. Oh. I wear big hoodies. I like to swim in my hoodies. When I buy them on Temu, I get 4X. I like to be able to fit like 2 of me in there. I appreciate you. Somebody put up a video and they were wearing one of the shirts that I designed, and somebody's like, "Oh, that's a really cool shirt." And she's like, "Yeah, my friend designed it." I forgot I designed that one. I completely forgot that I did that one. It was the mushroom one that said "Let Go." I forgot I designed that one. I want to get another coffee cup. The tumblers. Those are nice tumblers. I'll tell you that. I got one of the tumblers, and it's really nice. But they're kind of pricey. Not gonna lie, they're like $25, but they're really good quality. Hi, 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 hi. What? What? Can I help you? What? Thank you. Thank you for the kisses. I don't wear a lot of the shirts that I design because I don't want to, like, mess them up. Like, I bought them, and there's a couple of them I'll wear, but, like, my favorite one, I won't wear it. It just stays in my closet. I don't wear it. My one it's a big eyeball with a rainbow, and it says "Let Go." That's like, or "Let Them," "Let Them." That's my "Let Them" one. Um, I don't wear it very often because I don't want to ruin it. Because, like I said, I dump food on myself constantly, which is why I got that new spray. So I'm hoping that spray works. Yeah, my store's still open. I don't get paid. I haven't got paid from it in a year. I didn't make very much off of it. I just liked the fact that I could design stuff and buy stuff that I liked. And then a lot of you wonderful people bought some, and I only ever made like $1, maybe $2 off of anything. I never did it for money. I did have fun with that. I was gonna go get my haircut this morning at 9, and I was like, well, no, I probably need to go to bed. And that's when I slept from 9 till 12. Calm down, chickie. Was it worth hurting yourself to guard a bowl you ain't even eaten? Was that worth it? To have your little legs go out from underneath you so you could stand guard over a bowl you ain't even eaten? Lay down. No. When I was doing that live with my, showing you guys how to straighten my hair, I found this out. I have, this goes to here, and this goes to here. So I ended up fixing this because it was all jacked up. So I cut it and I evened it out here. Basically what I'm going to do is get this side the same length as this side, and then just cut off some split ends. So nothing crazy. I'm just gonna straighten it up a little bit. I hate getting my hair cut. I get my hair cut like, I've lived here 6 years. I've gotten my hair cut 3 times, I think. When I first got down here, I cut off all my hair. I went from here to shaved when I first came down, except for my bangs. I had long bangs. And then I got it cut. I've only got it cut a couple times. I will tell you, it's getting freaking annoying, though. It's getting harder to put into a ponytail. It feels stupid long to me. Which doesn't seem that long. But when you straighten it out, you know, it's like down to here. Yeah, I saw your thing. I can't donate my hair. Well, I mean, it's not been dyed in a while. Oh, this is all my natural hair right here. You can see where some of it's coming in white. All this is natural hair. I think from here down, it's still got whatever, but all that is natural. Yeah, it's actually harder to put in a freaking ponytail because it doesn't want to go through the ponytail very good. And then what's really irritating me is this, because this was going back really well and staying out of my face, but now that it broke off like that, when it's in a ponytail, and I'm in the car, it just does this constantly. But there's nothing I can do about that. I mean, other than, like, cut my bangs off, which would be horrific. I would look weird with bangs. I've had bangs before. It's weird. I'm not a fan of hair in general. I never have been. This is the second longest my hair's been since I was 13. I've only had my hair this long or a little bit longer once before since I've been 13. When I was 5, I could sit on it. No. You're not coming in here. And normally I have mods in here, but they all took off on me. People drive me nuts. I'm not in the mood today. I've kicked out 3 people. I'm not in the mood. Some days it doesn't bother me and I'm just like, whatever. And like other days I'm like, I don't want to look at you. I'm in the I don't want to look at you day. I've had a shitty day, damn it. I don't need it. No! No! Oh, I know. What's your problem? You want to lay down in the blankets that you have wrapped up in my bed? Why do you look so sad? Life is hard. You've had a hard, strenuous day of doing absolutely nothing. Bills are paid. Food is given. Beds are napped in. Toys are given. Why is your life so hard? Let me guess, that's Finnick, right? Come on, Peppy. Come on, Bronxy. No, I'm going to pick this up because you are going to be pissy with everybody until... Don't fall. Finnick. Fin. Come here. Come here. Don't you be girl. So look, hold on. See? What the hell is that? Came out of nowhere. Literally, it wasn't there and now it's there. What the hell even is that? Literally, it was not there like yesterday. Like, not even kidding. I would have noticed it. Like, I pay attention to my animals. I know all their little bumps and dents, and like that was not there, and now it's there, and I don't know why. I'm gonna keep an eye on it, and maybe it'll just go away. I don't know. Yeah, you have a wrench. No hotspot. And I just got him fixed, so I made sure that like his little fixer thing was okay. Like is he okay? And yeah. I just don't know what the hell happened. Like, did it have to do with the surgery? Because it wasn't there and now it's there. Yeah, no, it's not a hotspot. It's like a bump. So, hey, who's down there? I'm doing my... Pepper. Finnick. Come here. Finnick. Stop drinking all the water. Finnick, come here. Finnick. God, you're stupid. Come here. Yeah, I have no idea. I think it's just a growth. Because I remember seeing one similar on this one other dog we had, and they said it was basically no big deal. But I also don't want to just like guess. Will you like zoom in correctly on that, please? So I guess I'm gonna have to have him go look at it. I just don't understand how the hell it came out of nowhere. That or maybe it was growing and it just now got out of where the hair was hiding it, maybe, is the only thing I can think of. That's what I figure is more than likely, I guess it was growing, I didn't see it, and then once it outdid the hair, maybe that's when it showed up, I guess. Bronxy. Finnick, stop drinking all the water. Finnick. Stop drinking all the water. Come here. You know, you think they would have said something to me when they fixed him, because you think they would have said, oh, hey, by the way, do you see that he has this? Right? Like 10 days ago when they fixed him, because his butt was right there. You think they would have mentioned something. Yeah, he does. He's not very smart. Hey, Bronxy. 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 Did you guys catch that? Buddy was showing his teeth in an adorable little way. Well, it's not hurting him. And there was a dog we had that had one like that above her eye. And they said it was essentially just a growth. But I'm going to keep an eye on it and probably take him in. If it looks even remotely different in the next couple days, I'm going to take him in. But I don't understand why they didn't mention it. I mean, his butt was right down there. Yeah, I'll probably just take him in. If they need to pull it off or something. Or take it off or whatever. I just don't understand it. It what literally was not there. See, because okay, so this is his tail, by the way. This is the entirety of his tail. That's the tip of his tail. See, it's not hurting him. I'm sitting here. It could just be maybe that part doesn't have hair on it, as far as I know. But yeah, I'll probably take it in and have it looked at. That way they can tell me if it's something that would need something or something. Because that's like where the tip of his tail is, and I don't know if it's just the tip of his tail not having hair on it. He could have, yeah, I mean, he could have chewed on it. I don't know. It is like, it's like a egg. It's like an egg. But his tail's so weird that I can't, like, I'm literally, he does not care. He does not care at all. I mean, but better, you know, that's literally the tip of his tail. I can feel it. So I don't know if it just doesn't have hair on it and it looks shitty. Because Boston Terriers, they don't have normal tails. That's his whole tail. I didn't get it docked or nothing. That's his whole tail. So, I mean, I could take it in and be like, hey, is his tail normal? Like, it was fine. As you can tell, it's not bugging him. I just sat there playing with it, and he doesn't give two shits. Yeah, well, I didn't dock his tail, though. That's how he came. Hey! Don't chew on each other. Hello. No, he's a full-blooded Boston Terrier, so he came with a stupid tail. I didn't have to dock it or nothing. But, like, he got himself fixed, and, like, that's all fine down here. You can see the little stitches as you guys look at my dog's junk. But his stitches are doing good. He looks good down there. But you think they would have said something. I mean, they seen it. I'm sure they've seen it. Because I've not seen it till today. Buddy, you don't even know how to be mean. I'm trying. You don't even know how to be mean right. Well, they should never guess that I see, like, I'm telling you, it wasn't there. I don't know if he just, see, well, yeah, you can still see it down there. I don't know if it's just his tail. I don't know. I don't pay attention to my dog's butt that often. But it's literally the end of his tail. So I don't know if it's just the, maybe he was, I know, I seen him chewing on it a few times. Maybe he just pulled the hair off his tail. Maybe. I mean, maybe he just pulled the hair off his tail. I don't know. But I think I'm going to have him look at it, though. Now that I can actually see it better. I couldn't see it before because he was too busy wandering around. And I didn't want to pick him up by his butt because he just got stitches in his butt. See, it's the very tip of his tail. So maybe he was just chewing on it and chewed the hair off? I don't know. I couldn't see it very good earlier. I mean, he's not acting like he's in pain at all. Like, I literally... Oh, yeah, now? Now you want to do it? Now you want to do it? Now? Really? Huh? Really? I've been playing with your butt for the past 10 minutes. Give me your butt. You don't care about nothing. You don't care about nothing. Show him your teeth. Where's your teeth? Those your teeth? Show him your teeth. You gonna show him your teeth? Where's your teeth? You want to show everybody your teeth all the time? You show them your teeth? What are you doing? What are you doing? You're not a very smart dog. He's trying to clean you. There's your teeth. Finnick, where's your teeth? Finnick. Why are you eating his butt? You guys are so aggressive. You all fight in slow motion. You guys all fight in slow motion. It would take you like 3 days to actually have a fight. Sissy's 13 and a half. What are you doing? You're having like a friggin' fit. Buddy, you look ridiculous. Stop trying to act like a hard ass. Finnick, what are you doing? Pepper. Pepper. Hi, Peppy. I hate how bad this blanket is pilling. Look how bad this blanket is pilling. I just got this a month ago, but I've washed it like 5 times. And look how bad it's pilling. It's not pilling like that on the other side, because the other side is like nylon-y, but it's pilling to high hell and it's pissing me off. Pepper. That's some hair, baby. I have 5 dogs just in this room, dude. Does somebody hit your stupid switch? What the hell? Can I help you? You are standing on me. Stop it. I got another one down there. Noodles. You guys' fighting isn't very impressive. And the blanket growls. The blanket is growling. So Sissy and Butter sleep with me at night, and sometimes Pepper. This thing is not allowed in my room overnight. No way. No way. He wreaks havoc. And Bronxy's not allowed in here because he wants to pee on my fan. So he's allowed to hang out in here, but he's not allowed to sleep in here overnight. What are you doing, bro? Hey, hey. Me and you's gonna fight. Stop it. What are you doing? You're making the blanket growl. My dogs are so violent. Pep, pep. You are so mangy looking. You look homeless. Really? Good night, Christy. Well, what I would love to do is to have a live where I'm not completely bitching about the entire freaking world coming down on my head. That's what I would like. I would like a live where I don't have to bitch. Is that possible? I don't know. Good night. All right, guys. I'm going to head out of here. Thank you for hanging out. Say prayers that my car isn't going to be that bad. And that the world will calm down. And that whatever this is on his booty will be fine. I think I'm going to take it to get looked at in a couple days, probably. And keep an eye on it. Might just be hair shoot off his tail. I don't know. I did see him chewing on his, trying to chew on his tail. So, I mean, it could be. I don't know. But I'm going to get going. So, I'll see you guys later. Thanks.